What's your coin?
So I'm representing Seed today. So Seed is the coin for MetaGame, and MetaGame, as you may know, is
So I'm
basically
representing
the
Seed
founding
today.
of,
So
of
Seed is the coin for MetaGame, and MetaGame.
There we go. Sorry, I had the echo.
As
Okay, so Metagame is kind of one of the first communities that got me into Web3, and oh, there we go. So I was muted. I had to mute you because I had the feedback. So as I was saying, so Seeds is one of the things that kind of got me into Web3, and it was one of the first communities that built this metaverse. And the way that I did it is kind of like through sweat equity minting. It's the only way to get tokens is by participating in creating value. And so the way they do these is basically through integrating DAOs with SourceCred, which monitors Discord, GitHub, and Discourse for forum and community involvement, and manages it all through a balancer or smart pool. Discourse for forum and community involvement, and manages it all through a balancer or smart pool.
Penguin, that was a bunch of big words, but I trust that it all makes sense to the rest of the crowd. Shout out to Metagame. I'm definitely down. I'm down with Seed. I'm down with Metagame. I need to get around to actually doing some shit for Metagame. Obviously, I just launched this project, but I'm a man of my word, and I will make that shit happen, and I will be an active member of that community. No, yeah, I know the audio thing, and I will find a solution. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to mute me in some form or some kind of way. Um, yeah. All right. Okay, Crypto Joe, you're up. First round.
Coin is Yam. To put it simply, it started as a rebasing token that would take 5% of every positive rebase and use it
coin is
to
Yam.
um, purchase
To put it
Ethereum
simply, it started as
and
a
or
rebasing token
to purchase
that would
Ethereum
take
and
5%.
YUSD, which is an interest-bearing stable coin for the treasury of Yam. And now it's developing several other products, and it's turned off the rebasing since the treasury has gotten to about 5 million in value, I want to say. And oh, the echo's a bit so yeah, that's what they're doing. They're developing a bunch of new products on top of what they're already doing with Yam and the rebasing token. Okay, yeah, this is hold on. I'm way to mute this. Hmm. I might have to mute the stream while I talk. All right, I muted the stream for one. So they have several other products that they've been developing as the treasury kept accumulating more and more value, and they have several products that they're releasing. One which is going to be a stable coin that uses other methods besides rebasing, like being able to be used for fees for certain Yam products, and then they also collaborated with uh, UMA, and they've made degenerative finance, which allows you to invest in like gas options. So uh, if you think gas is going to be above a certain median, you buy one token, and then if you think it's going to be below that, you buy another. Gas is going to be above a certain median, you buy one token, and then if you think it's going to be below that, you buy another.
big deal. Big deal. Yam had a pretty interesting year last year. I mean, a lot of shit happened. It was like really hot, and then it has some pretty crazy shit happen along the way. Obviously, they had to migrate the contract.
I believe, two times. So it's on Yam version 3, if I'm not mistaken.
But it looks like whoever is in the driver's seat is really trying to make something happen over there. So, I mean,
to migrate the contract, I believe, 2 times. So it's on Yam version 3, if I'm not mistaken. But it looks like whoever.
Hi, Demon Tiger. Much love. Just so you know, please mute your microphone if you can. I mean, I muted you, but I will unmute you, and then I'll reactivate you when it's your time to speak. But now I know how everybody else feels when they hear me speaking and it's a double echo. So that is fucking dope. Shout out to everybody here. Again, so we have these two communities, right? We have the MetaGame community, we have the Yam community, right? They're both hungry too, super hungry. So hey, audience, all right. So you heard the echoes, so you heard the information twice. Who you got? Who got the first round? Was it Penguin with MetaGame? Was it Crypto Joe with Yam? They explained some pretty deep tokenomics with their communities. We got one for Penguin. Two for Penguin. Crypto Joe voting for himself. Camo, you are not a baby, but you can vote for either or. Elbow chose Penguin. All right. Yeah, that worked. All right, so Penguin, you got the one. All right, round two. Let's do it, y'all. Round 2, Crypto Joe, you're up.
So what are we doing for round 2?
Oh yeah, Elbow.
So what are we doing for round 2?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so you'll continue to state your you'll continue the argument. So you presented Yam. You talked about rebasing and the community. Well, actually, no, it's not you, Joe. My bad. It's Penguin. Penguin, you're back up for round 2, but you'll double back down on the argument. It could be anything. Anything you think will reinforce your argument as to why Seed is the best shitcoin. Yam is the best shitcoin. You got 2 more chances. Yeah. I will explain, Demon Tiger. Don't worry about it. And Elbow, in terms of the switch, so if you feel like you have nothing else left in the chamber, you can ask someone from the audience to back you up.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Go ahead. No, not tapping out. You're calling in a sub. Yeah, you have the option of calling in a sub, but if they can lend you some help, or if you actually, yeah, I mean, if you just decide to tap out altogether, then that person who takes over and actually wins on your behalf, they will receive any payout plus a little bit on top of it just because they hopped in at the last minute. Sorry, gentlemen. Penguin, round 2, you're up. Just dealing with the delay.
Great, thanks a lot, show. So one of the key things about metagame is the foundation that it's built and the communities that have spawned from it and are still kind of enriching the community. So
Great, thanks a lot,
specifically,
Sho.
these
So
are
one of the key things
metagame,
about metagame,
a raid guild, meta factory. So these are some of the main projects that have spawned off and are really supported by metagame and that I'm part of. And I think the fact that it drives community and the fact that anyone can participate, it kind of lends itself towards like development co-op, but it also has a lot of actual community and like permaculture kind of stuff. So that is like building the relationships between us and also kind of enhancing everything that we do. So that's one of the main reasons that I'm all in on seeds. Thing that we do. So that's one of the main reasons that I'm all in on seeds.
Penguin is kicking ass, explaining how metagame. There's just like so much information. It's a flood of information. Is everyone catching all of that? Is everybody writing all this stuff down? Are you thinking about it? Does seed feel appealing to you? Does this shitcoin feel like it's the right shitcoin for you? Crypto Joe, you're up. What is up? Talk to us about Yam. Round two, coming with the heavy hitting fist.
All right. Well, uh, other great elements that, uh, damn. Uh, I just need to mute the stream again. Give me 1 second. So, as you were mentioning at the end of last round, you were talking about how Yam is on version 3. And I feel like that's a great point to bring up because Yam has had several issues that were huge publicity in the past. And I think that it's kind of steered the attention away from Yam. And now that the rebasing mechanism has been turned off, and Yam is completely limited to the 11 million. There, there's just there's so much room to go. It's no longer pegged to the dollar, so it can just keep going up and up. And in the last 24 hours, and this is probably uh, maybe about a week after the rebase is turned off, but in the last 24 hours, it has moved around 70%. I think it got as high as like 107%. And I even got a screenshot of it at 69%, which is epic, of course. And yeah, it just has so much room to grow, and it's just always been making these extra financial tools on the side as everyone's just been ignoring it and just letting it do its thing. As everyone's just been ignoring it and just letting it do its thing.
Wow, he busted out the screenshot, y'all. Oh wow, yo, Crypto Joe, second round. Wow, that was a pretty big haymaker right there. Talking about the success of the Yam coin, showing the figures, showing the numbers. What's up with C coin? Does C coin have screenshots of numbers, y'all? Who you got the second round? Who you got? Who you got? Do you have Penguin or do you have Joe for round two? You got one for Crypto Joe. Oh, is it too loud? Two for Joe, one for Penguin. Sleeper coming back in the second round, just like Yam. Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right, Crypto Joe takes round two, y'all. Crypto Joe takes round two. Now we have the final. We have round three, y'all. Penguin, what you got? Any final thoughts?
Alright, y'all. So I'm just gonna lay it down like this. When I think of yams, I think of stinky axes. And I think of him poisoning other little people. So one of the big things about Yam is purely like a DeFi protocol. So it makes money by you putting money in and, kind of leeching off Compound and other DeFi protocols to kind of get some yield. But at the end of the day, you're kind of just gambling with DeFi. There's no value created except for if you pulled your yams out. So one of the things that MetaGame does is it's completely sweat equity based, which means that if you participate and you create value, you get paid. And it's one of the few communities that, putting in work every month and doing the things that we do, I get a paycheck without me risking or gambling what I'm doing. It's rewarding for the value that I get to create in these communities. That's what I got. I get a paycheck without me risking or gambling what I'm doing. It's rewarding for the value that I get to create in these communities. That's what I got.
Woo! Crypto Joe, final thoughts.
All right, like he said about Yam, um, he's trying to claim that it's just another DeFi project when all of these tokens are decentralized and distributed out to different users who can go in the governance and vote for different people that are coming up with all the great new ideas for Yam to make everyone that plays around with the project rich. I've gotten an airdrop just from Badger for participating in Yam governance, which was just a tiny gas fee. And I could potentially keep putting more effort into Yam and contributing more and more to the project in my own special way. And I could go to the governance and create a proposal and ask to be paid out in Yam for the value that I can provide to the project as well. Proposal and ask to be paid out in Yam for the value that I can provide to the project as well.
Wow, y'all. Wow. I don't know. I don't know who to pick. They're both convincing. Help me out. Help me out. You can ignore the delay. You can mute when I speak. Yeah, I don't know who to pick, y'all. Who you got? Who you got? If I would choose both. We got two for Penguin, one for Joe. Oh, so we got two for Penguin, two for Joe. Do we have a tiebreaker? Do we have a tiebreaker? I can't. I have to be impartial. I have to be impartial, Demon Tiger. All right, so we have a vote from D Live, and that's for Penguin. 3 in D Live vote Penguin. All right, y'all. Is there anyone here who wants to outvote? Going once, going twice. Good point. Very good point. Very good point. Very good point, Aum. All right, so it looks like Penguin takes it. Penguin takes the. Penguin gets the pot. Penguin gets the pot, y'all. Shout out to Penguin. You can show him some love in the streams, either on D Live or on the event space. I will tip him out. This is your winnings right here. And Crypto Joe, for being a good sport, I will send you this too.